Good morning, YouTube subscribers. I want to talk about the 14th Amendment and the reconstruction of the 14th Amendment. What's up? This is CF. CF. This is Community First. Let y'all know something. There's a few little controversies about the 14th Amendment and how it got exploited, and that it states that any child born in the jurisdiction in thereof, is obtaining American citizenship, is an American citizen. And we understand what that 14th Amendment is saying. Um, However, there is supposed to have been a reconstruction of it, and people that are born here basically are in our jurisdiction, and some are not, especially with the Latin group that's coming over here illegally. Basically, they're not really in our jurisdiction. They have crossed the line. And back in the days, crossing the line, you would be in somebody's jurisdiction. But now you have to be in our database to be in our jurisdiction. And they are pretty much, I believe, they manipulating the president's um, rectification to aim to end the birthright citizenship for all these people coming here, exploiting that constitutional right. They have manipulated the aim of that in regards to, as it pertains to citizenship, are people in our jurisdiction thereof. Not just in our jurisdiction, but thereof. So I think it's because that big business want a lot of people here that are poor. They're hiring them lower wages. A lot of people making money in certain areas where it's well populated areas, as though as in terms of illegals. And they're having children on our 14th Amendment. These people growing up, they're becoming pro-illegal. They have a lot of communists through our government, and they're not really Americans, but they are in the political concerns of our country and socialists, and they turn around and they are inside our government official, and they are making laws and changing laws because now they came here and they are now American citizens due to the citizenship of the 14th Amendment. So that's a great manipulation there. And my big question is, why do you think they was trying to reconstruct the 14th Amendment? It's simply because they realized that it's a problem because they didn't take time to realize what was at stake and how the milk and honey was flowing here, how the slavery was working so good and making all that wealth, and what was in terms of it, what other people were going to do in other countries. Well, since we can have a child there and they become American citizens, well, let's go. Some people come here pregnant and have children, and it's got so big now. There's 54 million people in our country that are illegally here. Now, I'm not talking about the legals, but we also have a problem with some immigrants. Not all. Some immigration are very dear people, and they want to conform, and they respect the citizens. They respect Black Americans. But we got some people here that you give them something, they want everything. They want to invite all their people. They want to talk derogatory. They want to make derogatory commentary. They want to lie. They want to get in our government system, manipulate, ask for resources, all kinds of stuff. I mean, they don't have our best interest at heart, a lot of them, simply because they don't, this is not their basically homeland. This is a place where they came to endeavor. They're not, and we got such weak laws, they just start doing stuff. And ADOS people hasn't took advantage of those laws like we should, because I can't blame us, but then again, we got shot down a lot of times. So people that are here are anchor babies, and especially the ones that are Black like us, a lot of them, they have a lot of rhetoric concerning us. Not all of them, but a lot of them do, about who we are and what we should do. And since the ADOS people exist now, since the ADOS agenda is on the table now, and since it took a snowball effect, that's American descendants of slavery. Since that has took an effect, a lot of people are here and they're saying stuff like they're just as much as American. They were born here and all of this stuff. But this is deeper than you being born here. There's a claim that ADOS people have that you don't. And you shouldn't be too presumptuous about your information or how you feel about it, because don't nobody owe you nothing. Your family came here for a better life. Your family came here because they were doing something, or something happened in Haiti and something happened in Jamaica. They just felt like they want to be American citizens. So they came here to enjoy the milk and honey and to get jobs and become American citizens, whether they snuck over here or not. Some people snuck over here. And, the president was trying to rectify all of that. But wherever he went with it, it's a big battle. So now we're just trying to build a wall to keep out the southern border. I mean, it's just a whole lot. However, ADOS people in this, we're looking at it like, okay, we did get manipulated because a lot of stuff went to these people and we have not yet been corrected as far as in terms of law. However, for the most part, we're just looking at it like, because it's like a zoo. And some people do well here. A lot of them do. They do well. They have business camaraderie inside our communities. So, but the ones that are opening their mouths, I'm not going to keep on talking about y'all and giving y'all the victory of a respond, because there's other things we got to do. There's bigger fish to fry. Leaders got something to do. Okay, nobody got to constantly talking to y'all. But I'm just making this video about the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment was made for slavery when slaves were abolished. That's when it was made. But it was written up the fact that any child that's born in the jurisdiction of thereof will become an American citizen. It didn't say so. It's crazy because a child can be born here and get the American benefits, but the parent may not be an American. See, and these people that are born here are taking up the baton and jumping up. I'm just as much as American, but that has nothing to do with our descendants. That has nothing to do with our people. That has nothing to do with that. So why don't y'all pipe down and shut up and understand and try to listen to somebody and just chill, or just shut up, or we'll just ignore y'all altogether, because you're not going to stop the agenda, because you don't have that much knowledge. You don't understand. This is a professional pursuit. This is not something you can just mouth around and people forget about it. That's not what happens. Some of you speaking and so educated and properly, all that immigration talking, especially Black immigrants concerning ADOS. They're talking and saying stuff. But because you have a fine analysis and a forensic analysis and all of this, it does not stop what's going on. Basically, a lot of people will fuss at me and tell me, you're wasting your time talking to them. They're not going to listen to you. So you're shaving yourself down with a mentality of a 12-year-old, actually, because you don't have no dogs in the race. If you want to say, well, I hope it works, and, I just feel offended because I felt like I was a Black person. I mean, if you talk like that, that's different. But don't come saying nothing crazy, because we got too much information already. The proposals on the table. I mean, you're talking like you're a 10 to 12-year-old. It doesn't make any sense. If you want to get reparations for something, then you need to go fight Great Britain Jamaicans. Then you need to go fight whoever you need to fight, whoever colonized in Africa. Go fight them, or go fight the French. We got no time for that. We got other things we got to do. We got bigger fish to fry. You go fight the French over there, Haiti, and tell them to give y'all what y'all worth. And so you're making big noise, but these slaves built this country, and y'all came out of the S-hole to live here. So y'all can do better with your lives, because a lot of y'all countries are in desperate times. So don't let us get started. We built a rich nation here. Okay, so we're not you. We may have shared the same experiences, and there's no offense to you, but we are not you. We come from a different jurisdiction, and we come from a first world nation that we built and that we have claims to. That's not you. Get the picture, okay? CF Community First. Thank you for joining. Subscribe to my channel. Come on, immigrants, get it together.